Bud and Canelo is going down. Bud says he can knock out Canelo. What you think?
Mm. I mean, I can't say what a man can't do. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But do I see that happening?
Yeah.
No, I don't see it happening. But if he believe it, hey, I mean, I want to see
Who would you favor in that fight? You like Bud by decision?
slight edge to Canelo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Bud. I'm a fan of Bud. I think Bud is a great fighter, but I just think 68 is gonna make him a little bit hesitant. He gonna feel good. He gonna be strong. He gonna have some good speed, but I think he's just gonna be a little bit hesitant. He won't pull the trigger right away.
That power gonna make you think twice.
Hmm.
Mm. How much of a mental edge is that for people that don't know that never been in the ring?
For who? For Canelo?
Absolutely, right? He's the one that has the mental edge because he holds that firepower, right?
Um, I mean, but we ain't been seeing it. To be fair, he been putting guys down. He ain't been putting them out. So that means you can punch, but it's not like some power that we never heard of or some shit we never seen. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? He putting guys down with clean shots, but that's it. They going down. But they getting back up. You feel me? If he was knocking guys dead, that'd be different. That'd be like, oh shit. You know what I mean? But it's not that kind of power.
True, but when we had someone at a lower weight class like Charlo come up and challenge him, he didn't get that opportunity to, sit down and get him. When we know that Crawford's not going to do that either, he's not going to give him that opportunity. So that being said, that's where I mean, as far as that mental edge, knowing that, you know what I mean. I'm not going to stay in the pocket.
I mean, that's part of what makes Canelo Canelo. You know what I mean? He's very confident. He know what he could do to you, and I would use it too. Anybody would.
Cardo TV, thank you for the $2. Not at all. Boots hype shit, Philly. No bias.
That's my grandson, man.
Came up with
He
another
must
one.
he must have got paid. He keep giving up $2 like he had a strip club.
Cardo TV, thank you for the $2. Man, he's asking who's the best fighter at 135. You can't pinpoint it. At this
Can't
moment in
pay.
time, you can't pinpoint it. They gotta fight each other.
Nah, yeah, they gotta fight. That's
But you
that's that's how you used to be able to tell who was the best.
but you got Lamont at number two last time I talked to you.
I did, but you
It's
asked me
just
out of those. You asked me out of those four.
out of the champs.
Yeah.
So you still believe that, right? You still believe Lamont is that number two guy.
When you go in there with the guy who's supposed to be the most dangerous guy at 135, and then you tame him and you go 12 with him and you do so good that they call it a draw, gotta be.
What do you think about Shakur wanting that smoke too? Lamont.
I mean, he in his territory. They all, you know what I mean?
Hmm. I like it. Uh
Hold on. Somebody said something crazy. He said, "Hold on, Greg. You said 35 division is up for grabs because Tank got to draw one fight, but Shakur had three bad fights and y'all kept him where he is. Mind blowing." I never said that. I could tell people don't be listening. People have selective hearing. That's not what I said at all. You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
Omac Original, thank you for the $2. Cardo TV's a freak Uber driver. Ignore him.
Yeah. I think he do Uber Eats.
He do Uber Eats. Wait, he's from Philly?
No, he from somewhere in Texas. I heard he be like if somebody ordered wings, they get like a 12 piece. He'll eat two of them and then blame it on the restaurant. You do shit like that.
Yo, he said that. He said that. Wow. Okay. Okay. Um, so tell me, Benavidez and Bivol, you like that fight?
Benavidez and Bivol. Yeah, that's a great fight.
That's a
It's a
great
great
one.
fight. Yeah, that's a great fight.
If Benavidez could beat Bivol, what does that do for his legacy?
One of the best big men around, for sure. He already is to me, but
He
if
on
he
your pound
beat
for pound?
pound, I don't really have a pound for I don't like
You
pound for
don't?
pound. Yeah, I don't like even talking about pound for pound because it don't make sense no more. They just throw favorite guys on there. And
Mm,
then there's all these different lists. You know what I mean? So many different lists. So I ain't a fan of it, but I like Benavidez. I like him though. I mean, if they was the fight, you know what I mean? That's a tough task for Benavidez, but it's a tough task for both of them. You know what I mean? But that would definitely make him one of the best big men in the game.
for sure, for sure. Um, Now that question, what does Canelo, right? If Terrence beats Canelo, what does that do for Terrence's legacy?
Terrence beat Canelo, he probably the baddest fighter probably the last 10 years, next 10.
But you're not gonna give him past Floyd type shit. You're not gonna go that far.
Depend on how he do it though.
That matters.
Floyd, it's tough to rank Floyd because people got so geeked up about the 50-0, but motherfuckers been doing that back in the day.
But
Right?
they said that didn't Floyd put Canelo in a hydration clause at 54?
Yeah, that's what they said. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Yeah, he did. They I think and they had to fight at 52. I don't think it was 54. I think they had to come in at 52. Something like that.
And Bud
But
go to 68, no hydration clause.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know, bro.
But that one fight can't dictate if someone's better than the other, right? Or can it? They have that resume. He has that resume now.
Bud?
Yeah.
If Bud do that, I mean, the last you gotta give him. I mean, listen, world title. What was he? Unified at 35. Then he
Nah.
was.
Nah. He just had one belt.
Oh, so all right, one belt at 35, undisputed at 40, undisputed at 47, a
Yeah.
title at 54. So
Yeah.
that's already four divisions, and then you go to 68, and you beat Canelo. I mean, definitely a legend.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he would. What do you think? He might need a sneak one. Get a championship at 60 to seal the
Say it
deal.
again.
Would he have to get like a championship at 60 to seal the deal?
We wouldn't have to if he beat Canelo, he wouldn't have to.
I don't think people respect skipping weight divisions too much.
Yeah, but who cares now? We got a guy named Jake Paul who running around calling himself one of the best in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And he promoting his own shows. So like, come on.
Shit, he was about to fight Tank. He was trying to fight Canelo too.